So, like everyone else, I keep hearing about the Epstein files. I keep seeing who the latest sacrificial lamb is, because with all them redactions, I reckon they released 3 million of 6 million pages apparently. And have you seen the redactions on it? I would imagine there's probably 500,000 actual sheets of non-information and emails, and the photographs that have been released will have been released on purpose. None of the real players, none of the real demonic criminals, kid praying demonic criminals will be flushed out. I absolutely guarantee it. I think it's funny that there's such a furore over it. Tony Blair has mentioned 22 times, all about being compromised. I would love to see all 6,000 unredacted pages. Not that I think our Tony would be up to anything criminal. Just lying to kill thousands in an illegal war. But other than that, I can't see him getting his hands dirty, can you? And Starmer under pressure because he was friends with Mandelson, who was up to his neck in it out there at Epstein Island, along with Sarah Ferguson, Randy Andy's wife. Took the kids out there after Epstein had just been released for noncery. You can imagine the conversation that morning, can't you? Randy Andy saying, "Oh, what are you going to do today?" And she says, "Well, what are you doing?" He says, "Well, I'm going down to Pizza Hut without the security team just to check out if it'd be safe for me to take the kids there at some time in the future." And he says, what are you doing, Sarah?" She said, "I just thought I'd take the kids to go and see a convicted paedophile." So yeah, there's loads of names in there. I'm reading this morning about the Tommy Robinson things association. So I went and found it, and what it is, it's two redacted people and Epstein saying what a good target he would be to compromise, basically. So there we go. Same with Farage. Tony Blair mentioned 22 times. Most of it's redacted, and as I say, I don't think any of the juicy stuff, if there was to be any juicy stuff, is in there. There's nothing like Starmer's mentioned, but not in any great detail. There's nothing that says him and Mandy said, "Oh, we can compromise Starmer because last night we both had Ukrainian rent boys bent over taking them up the Khyber Pass while we were snorting Charlie." There's nothing like that in there, because they wouldn't be, would there? Because Starmer's a paragon of virtue, isn't he? And I wouldn't even suggest that there would be anything like that in these redacted or non-issued files. Yeah, I think it's a lot of Starmer's getting stick because of his bad judgment, having Mandelson, which we all knew he was a wrong 'un, having Mandelson as a friend. And a lot of us suspect that Starmer's a wrong 'un as well, and Blair's a wrong 'un, and anyone else. Most high profile politicians, particularly who have been in government from all parties, I don't trust any of them. But Starmer can get away with actually lying his way to an election victory. He can come out with lie after lie after lie. I won't show all his lies again, but he's just a compulsive liar. Obviously a narcissist with Marxist tendencies, and he can just lie, and he gets away with that. But get mentioned in the Epstein files because you're a friend of Mandelson, and suddenly, bad judgment. Oh, what a funny race us humans are. Oh, crazy. Anyway, the rest of the Epstein files, there's some right horrible stuff in there. You've got George Bush the First allegedly in one of the emails, unsubstantiated of course, raping someone. You've got kids being raped and cannibalised. Unsubstantiated of course. And as I say, all I can see happening is a few weak links, a few Peter Mandelsons, a few people getting thrown to the dogs, so it looks like something's being done, so it looks like something is being told to the general masses, when in actual fact I think the real dark, parasitical, paedophilic criminals at the top will get away with it. I don't know if Bill Clinton and Hillary both mentioned as visiting the island. I don't know if they're too big or not. Probably not. They're probably thrown to the wolves as well. And old Donald Trump is blaming everyone for writing them. Oh, it's not Epstein. No, it was Barack Obama. Yeah, no, it weren't Epstein. It was Hillary Clinton. She made a cock up putting herself in it, didn't she? Oh no, it wasn't. It was Shakespeare. Shakespeare wrote it. Shakespeare's got a time machine. He wrote it. Oh dear, we'll never know who really masterminds this deviancy. This, as David Icke said, he goes, there's an elite satanic cabal who prey on kids, and I think he's probably right. I looked at some others in the Epstein files. You know, there's Stephen Hawking, and again, he's listed as being in the files, but it's just someone saying that he had a great brain, basically. No real association with Epstein. But I was thinking, if I was a kid and I could choose a paedophile, it would be Stephen Hawking, because you just run upstairs, wouldn't you? But I feel sorry for people like him, implicated by having a brain, or being a political force, or even doing good in the world. It just taints them all, doesn't it? The only people who really, according to the flight logs, went to the island a lot were obviously Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell, Donald Trump, Bill Clinton. Kevin Spacey went quite a few times. So, yeah, all good people, I'm sure. Obviously just went for the sightseeing. It's just a shame, isn't it, that so much of it, because of the Attorney General over in the States, can say what is in the public interest and what isn't.